Bracket shooting. The Stinger, thank you for the follow. Let's have a look at our... We're in 38. I don't think there's any ships. Oh, I could do this just for completion's sake. But we want to save up. No, I want something quick because I want to get the destroyer hull. And the submarine hull. We're getting them a bit early. Oh, wait. Oh, I can get this now. Okay. I'm definitely going to go for this ahead of time. With the amount of research slots I've got, that's quite doable. There'll be a lot of bug busting going on between now and Christmas in that game. And the thing is, if you wait a week, the bugs that'll be fixed are the ones at the start of the game that everyone's run into. And the ones later in the game that'll be hit by players playing through it rapidly now, they'll be discovered later on, long before you get there, and hopefully they'll be fixed before we get there at all. So that's my kind of tactic for that. Seal burner, hey, how's it going? Just notice I don't have the La Resist. No, I don't have that. Did you remind me to build an agency? Sorry, I might have missed that earlier. No, I don't have that one. I've been waiting for that to come on a half price sale, because that's how I tend to buy DLC. That's how I buy most games, to be honest. But when it's something that I don't feel is going to enhance every single game I play, say if I played China, for example, I don't know, it might, I might be wrong, but I get the impression it won't make a big difference to that, then I only buy these packs and add-ons when they're cheap. And I haven't seen that quite as cheap as I would like for the amount I play this game yet. We're a bit early for going down medium tanks yet, so we'll leave that. We might get a land doctrine. Oh, hang on. No, we're okay. We're okay there. I have no research bonuses for that, unfortunately. Let's get... Not there yet either. Naval Doctrine. We've got that working up. We should do that. I'm going to go sub-operations. Get boosting ahead on that one as well. Patience and cheap. Actually, I'm not patient with a lot of things. But if it involves saving money, I try to be patient with that. We've got radar now, so we can put radar onto the escort ships, which we should probably do straight away. And we're going to build the magnetic detonator. We're going to put some focus on subs in this game. I like submarines. Submarines, carriers. Quite like both of those. It's good practice for Paradox games. They generally have a ton of DLC, right? I had planned to pick up Crusader Kings 3, but haven't seen it quite as cheap, but also I haven't had the time to play it. I would have just bought it, actually. If I'd come to a slot where I had nothing else to play, or I'd played through everything I wanted to review and stream, I would just have gone ahead and bought it at whatever price. But I have no issues with buying games at full price if you're going to get your money's worth out of them. But when it's like you're adding it to a list of games, I'm like an opportunistic buyer. I like buying games that are discounted. It also feels good. I do quite like that. Right, so we're going to need most of my forts. I'm going to put 4 of these in Manila, because Manila is kind of important. Let's tick that down a bit, and time can be advancing whilst we're doing this. Who's left? 2 divisions in... It's the docks that we really need to hold. Wherever the docks are, there is one there. Go by sea to that. The docks and the airfields, maybe. Can I just direct them straight to there? No, I can't, so we go to there. I only 2 divisions there, I'm sure. Oh well. And we've got 2 more of these, which I will send down to here. And that still leaves all the American divisions safely on the island. The reason I say put them on the airfields is because if the Japanese land straight onto an airfield, all your planes disappear back to another one. So we shall definitely spread these out a bit. And also, it doesn't hurt to have the area around Manila defended either. Have we not... did I not send any there? Spice mechanic is certainly there for sure, but it won't drastically change your overall strategy. I would like to see how it works, though. So I am planning to pick it up at some point, unless I, for some reason, completely stop playing this. Yugoslavian fighter competition. Yugoslavian Air Force is currently holding trials for a new heavy fighter. According to our air attaché, our newest model is poised to win. A formal request from the government is expected shortly. Representatives of the manufacturer are strongly in favour of the sale, but there are national security concerns about selling our most modern equipment to a foreign country. Should we permit it to go through? Absolutely. Air experience plus 20. Let's show off some American ingenuity. And I could send some guys down to there as well, which just... Again, it's not important, but it's... Have I missed anywhere? Don't think I have, but we shall see. Maybe I'll put one division over there. We've got to save Manila, basically. Manila must not fall. Otherwise, that's going to be a disaster there. China specifically does have a modified focus that makes spies a thing. Oh, okay. I must have picked a bad example. It just shows how little I know about that DLC. I haven't read up about it. I haven't studied it, and I probably should. But the DLC that I do have, I picked up those in a sale. And because I'm a tight ass, I just like buying my games that way. I recently bought, in the Steam sale, Star Wars Squadrons. I'm glad I did. Well, I'm not saying it's not worth 35 quid. What I'm saying is I don't think I would get 35, or I will get 35 quid's worth of play out of it. So at 20, I'm quite happy with that buy. At 35? Because the single-player campaign is nothing. The multiplayer is quite good fun, but it's something that I'll jump into very occasionally because it's very repetitive. And I also picked up The Hunt Showdown as well, which I have yet to play. That's the trouble of buying stuff when they're cheap, is that you tend to build up this supply of games and never get around to enjoying them. Hey, the Marines are coming. That's what we like to see. So, do we have a plan for what else is going on at the moment? We've got unassigned divisions. That's all right. We are going to make a Marine army. We've still got the low manpower. How's the construction going on? Factory in Illinois is nearly ready. Civilian factories are coming on nicely. We're okay for resources again. Let's start thinking about another naval base out here. So we've got one there in Manila, which is excellent. We kind of need a halfway point, don't we? What have we got? This one's actually a good place to make sure we hold. Because we can invade Japan from it. This is usually the easiest way into Japan. Whether it geographically really would be or not, I don't know. But you can actually just invade this and then march all the way down to the mainland. What's that place there? What's it called? Marcus Island. Never heard of it. That's Wake. Oh, that's hang on. Is that yeah, Wake Island. Okay. Well, that looks like, because planes from there would cover a chunk of that and that. That looks like yeah. Okay. Let's build a naval base there. I will put it to level 10 for the simple fact, and I want this up here. I want this made. That it's going to be a repair spot. We're also going to put coastal forts. They don't take long to build. But this is my production effort. And a big old air and a radar. We're putting a lot of effort into this. We're going to stop those Japanese. And an air base. Wow. Air bases are pretty quick. Coastal fort. It's a waste of effort building so many coastal forts, but in fact it really is with 2 divisions. No, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. It is a waste of effort, but we have the benefit of hindsight playing this as the Americans, so we're going to try and balance that by by wasting some resources somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to do it. It feels the right thing to do. How's the Air Force doing? Let's speed this back up. Nice. Air support. So that's that one. The escort fighters. Research bonus for the heavy fighters. Then that's not mutually exclusive, is it? No, we can have both. Anything over here? Yes, there is. So we've got the giant wakes. What the hell does this do? So we can change the economy law to civilian economy, which... okay, so that's going to reduce the consumer goods factories massively. Fuel gain per oil. I think is that worse? It might actually be better than the other stuff. And what's that one? That's we got 30% war support here. What's going on? We get 5 military factories in New Mexico and a load of infrastructure in other places. That's really good. And that doesn't require any... the senators aren't going to get upset about that. I mean, that infrastructure is handy for the production, and the 5 military factories for 70 days. Oh, I like the idea of that. But that one... oh, that one does require 95% support for the Democratic Party. We should maybe trigger that now and try not to upset anybody whilst we go. Let me have a look at this. What do I need to see? Am I looking at the wrong thing? I don't think I'm triggering anything that's going to upset those. Yeah, it was the penalty. What's the penalty that we've got? There's a Neutrality Act. That's fine. New Deal. We've still got slow recovery. So that's okay. Oh, okay, consumer goods factories is running at 25%. That could be less. Let's take another look at this. Okay, this is the one that maybe gets rid of some of these. Okay, so this requires support. Reduces the effect of the Great Depression. Replace slow recovery with slow economic growth. So we get... Alright, so we'll end up with more political power. Resource gain efficiency. Better consumer goods factories. Yes, okay, that comes down. And we're going to lose some senators from that. So let's go for the... Oh, what should we go for first? I'm going to go for this first. Do I actually want to change that? Do you know, I might not. Let's go for this one. If we can do the whole thing with a free market... I don't know if we'll be able to do that, but if we can get through everything with a free market... we'll see. It's nice. It's a nice political mechanic that the American faction has in this. Because it just adds another element that you have to think about and manage, which you don't get with the other countries. It makes them kind of unique. I do like it. Okay, so Nebraska has asked for... We'll get even more support from this. This smells smells like a trap. This is a good idea. What are they actually asking for? Several important committees, blah, 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 blah. A critical underinvestment and a government-initiated economics. I'm going to do it because I think what it's asking for... I just hit pause there. Is the economy... Oh, it's a civilian factory. Okay, I was going to say infrastructure. I would have got that wrong, so I'm glad I checked. Put that in Nebraska. And just drag that to the top. And that'll be done on time. Yeah, lots of choices. I mean, all these requests coming up, it's nice to get the support. It does kind of delay your other plans and schemes a little bit, but... oh, what we can also do, because I've forgotten about these, is we can modify our ships. Now, the one I was building... Oh, this is one we need to modify. So we just... Actually, I just click on... No, not that. Not that. Click on this. Where are we? Light screen cruisers. And what we want to do is change that for sonar. And that for radar. It's only radar 1, but save. And in that case, are we building those? I think we are, aren't we? Where the hell is it? Oh, now's a good time to change because they've just started. Normally you wouldn't do this because you lose the production of the ship, but where's it put it? Where's it put it? Is it at the top? Nope. That one. Did that change? It did not. Oh, has it called it something else? Did you see where that went? Did anyone notice where that went? Because I think it's gone somewhere else. It's got it saved there. Is that 1936 cruiser hull? Okay. Oh, hang on. Have I put that at the bottom? Is that... Yeah. Okay. Get rid of that. Go back up to the one that's being produced. That one. And collect that one. And it'll say you're going to lose 9 days of production. That's fine. That's okay. We can live with that. So we've got those going. We should have... Let's take a look at the ships, actually. What have we got? We've got 20 mine-laying ships. Okay, let's send them off over there. Are they fully trained? We'll train up the new guys. And we've got 3 light cruisers, which are currently doing absolutely nothing. But we'll have to... Actually, we might as well train that lot up. And this is a big fleet. Let's train the whole lot up. In fact... Oh, we can change this. Oh, let's change it to that. Go and refit to that. No, it's probably a bit of a counterproductive refit, but we need light screening cruisers more than anything else. Let's put that whole fleet on maneuvers. I'm worried that's going to burn all my fuel, but we're in the USA. We should have plenty of oil. Hey, Patrick. Nice to see you. Improved infantry equipment. We're not quite there yet. Let's improve that one as well. Okay, so my war preparations, I think, are coming on okay. Technology-wise, we're doing all right. We can change our infantry divisions now by editing this. And we'll put a hospital in there. Okay, let me just... Too much stuff happening at once. Put that in. Oh, do we want anti-tank? We probably don't need that everywhere. We do need a hospital, though. That'll do nicely. What do we need? Research slot. Little bit. Oh, we could go with these. They're kind of side things that are worth doing. It's a bit early. Bit early. We don't have the research benefits for that. Oh, hang on. We might do it for these, though. What's that one? The basic submarine Snorkel. The basic Snorkel. So it reduces their visibility, making them hard to see and engage for enemy ships. I think I'm going to have that for my 1940 sub. Let's go for it. I'm going to build a good 1940 sub here. Anything need retraining? The escorts. Oh, I have a lot of ships refitting there. A lot of ships refitting. There are some of those guys need to train up, so get training fellas. Missing equipment production. Strategic bombers. Hang on, no, that should just say. Does it say? What's the little button for? Left click for an instructional video. Oh, okay. All right, that must be new. I've not seen those before. That's some sort of communist thing as far as I know. Doesn't apply to the US of A. Oh, it's motorized. Oh, of course, we need them for the hospitals, don't we? So what did we just do? We did the Fair Labour Standards Act. So we can still do these other things. If I remember right from the last time I played, the giant wakes, that changes to a civilian economy, which that might be better. I'm not sure. I think it's better than what we've got. However, I think there's another act that changes it back again. So I remember doing something before, which instantly got reverted when I then researched or picked something else or a war started. Can't remember what it was, though. It could be that. I think we might go for military construction, though, for the military factories. And we've got to get the aircraft produced. That's what we really need. And we now also need to produce motorized. What the hell does that come under? There we go. You can see we've got a lot of ships refitting at the moment. Yeah, we'll put them down there. We need 620 of those. I'm going to put 2 in. We're going to have a load of military factories coming on soon, so we'll be fine. What have I got here? I've got the Marines. Let's put them in Pacific Defense. Well, let's put them in there. And I shall rename this just Pacific. Okay, yep, that will do. And that army of 24. This is under Douglas MacArthur. It's these guys that might want to be... This is just going to be a Pacific garrison. Garrison brigades. If that's what I'm relying to hold my... No, that's no good. A National Guard. Yes, definitely National Guard. So if I'm going to rely on these people to actually defend my islands... Did I not give them a leader? You'll do. Hey Mike, how's it going? Finally caught a stream, been binging my Hearts of Iron UK Ancestors and Kingdom Come videos. I'm glad you've been watching them. I like to see the word binging and videos in the same sentence. That's good news for my YouTube stats. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, I haven't played Hearts of Iron for a little while, and there's been a few little changes to the interface, which is nice. And my memory has failed on where some of the buttons are, but it's coming back to us now. Hungary renounces a treaty. Okay, so they're arming for war. The German Reich claims Memel. They're preparing for war. It's all kicking off, Prue. Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's such a good game. I was thinking about that earlier. I wouldn't mind playing through that again. But we have a few games on the list to get through first. Who's winning over here? It's China. China's maybe pushing back through here. Well, good news for them. Convoy escorts and destroyers. That might be good as well. All so good. It's all so good. I think we're going to go down this. I think having the escorts as good as possible early on makes a big difference. What am I looking for? I forgot what I came in here for. Oh, yes, this was it. I was looking for a designer or some military staff. What's head of the Air Force do? Less accidents, more air experience, the night operations. Charles Lindbergh. What's he got? Oh, we've got to send him to Germany. So less fuel usage. Really, as America, we're going to worry about fuel usage? He's a pilot training genius. He's cheap. He's cheaper than the others. I'll maybe hold off on the air service then. What have we got? We've got loads in here. Close air support, naval air defense, amphibious assault. I do like the idea of that. The amphibious invasion speed is faster. Carriers. It all looks so good though. That's the trouble. What do we have? Oh, can we actually change? So free trade. Right, this is what I was interested in. That's interesting about the intelligence there. I wonder if that applies now or only in the La Resistance DLC, if I get that added on. Resources to market 80%, but I gain bonuses to factory outputs and research speed and construction speed. So if I changed to... Oh no, that's not the thing. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of a civilian economy, which is not the same as this. If I change to export focus, I would lose some bonuses. And there's less intelligence. Okay. But that's... Okay, I'm glad I looked into that. Undisturbed isolation. What are the options on this one? Civilian economy. I've never... Has this always been the case for the USA? I've not noticed this before. Okay, catch you later, the real mundane. Cheers, thanks. I'll catch you later. That would be worth changing. Look at the construction speeds. Oh my god, that's a massive penalty. Still recovering from the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl famine, the nation is slowly rebuilding its infrastructure. America's industries are in most cases working at half capacity, and we will keep doing so unless major events rouse the nation from torpor. Wow, okay. So, I can't just change that. It needs changing desperately. I won't be able to change that either, will I? Let me take a look at the military construction. The one I should have been doing was this. Which is the one that gets rid of? End monarchism. Federal Housing Act. Reduces the effect of the Great Depression. Well, that always sounds useful. I'm going to switch. Oh, I can't? You need to wait for that focus to complete before selecting a new one. Can we not cancel it? It's only 23 days in. Let's change this one. Because that looks... I've got to get rid of that. Yeah, Limpy Viper. I didn't realise that was... I mean, I should have come and looked. I should have come and looked, but I didn't realise that was quite as bad as it is. Anyway, we've discovered it now. What can we put in here? Compassionate gentleman. Financial expert. An armaments organizer. No, we don't do that. A democratic reformer. We shouldn't need to do that unless something changes in there. Which we shouldn't make the change, so we'll hold on to that one. Tank designer. Max speed, reliability, armor research. Medium tank designer. We get reliability and soft attack. Tank destroyer board. Okay, we're not doing tank destroyers. Detroit Arsenal. So we get production cost is cheaper. We're not doing heavy. I think I'll go for this one. Yeah, go on. I'll go for a medium tank designer. Not that we're building any yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, one button among hundreds. This is so true with this game. And when you play lots of different countries, or you play a different country each playthrough, you miss the little unique things like that to the United States. So no divisions in basic training. What do we actually want? Senator speaks out against the government policy. We need to edit the armor division. I'll wait though. We don't have points to spend on that. Let's get... Where's my army down here? They need 2. Magnetic detonator's been done. I have no more research bonuses for early hulls, which is a shame. It's too early for that. In 38, is there nothing engineering? Well, yeah, okay, let's get these. Let's put 2 infantry divisions. Add a unit in there. We'll put them down close to the border. What else? Let's make sure that's all right. So they're just heavy defense. Yeah, that's fine. They're gonna defend all my my airfields in the Pacific. Or 2 of them at the moment. Let's see. Everyone's getting upset with the government. That's not good. There are 3 airfields in the Philippines. I might just spread my defense forces out there a little bit more.